I think I know what kind of business I want to get into, but I'm not sure. I'm going to make it real easy for you. You can't get much simpler than that. I like to make things what I call Sesame Street style. Along the way, I've developed a few very simple tests. And I want to give you the benefit of one of those tests right now. A test is not one of those things that you have to take now that has all this pressure associated with it because you've got to do well in order to boost your GPA. No, instead, a test is something that you can apply to a scenario. It's a way to make sure that your instincts and your mind are in agreement. So here's the first test, the pre-kindergarten test. What is it that you want to do with your life? Believe it or not, you actually knew the answer to that about the first time you ever sat down in a room like this. Some of you may have just forgotten what it is. The pre-kindergarten test is very, very simple. I want to invite you to just check out the presentation for right now. Don't think about corporations, don't think about finance, don't think about investments, don't think about anything else except for this question. Go back to when you were 3 or 4 years old. Are you there? You're 3 or 4 years old. Try to remember the first time somebody asked you, what is it you want to be when you grow up? What do you want to be when you grow up? Got an answer? Take your time. Good. Why do you want to do that? What is it about that that appeals to you? What is it that's cool about that? Whatever that job is, what is it? Okay. You see, you ask a 3 or 4-year-old, you might ask a 3-year-old boy what he wants to do for a living, and he might tell you he wants to be a firefighter. You ask a 3 or 4-year-old girl what she wants to do for a living, she might tell you that she wants to be a nurse or a veterinarian. No 3 or 4-year-old really knows what it means to do that job. It's what it represents, it's important. That's why you've got to learn to sort of drill down to what's really important, the why behind it. That's the pre-kindergarten test. It has to do with what you were made to do. What is it that you like? What were you made to do? You were created to do something. What was it? Your assignment during your time on earth. Whatever your assignment is during your time on earth, you just contacted it when you took the pre-kindergarten test, when I asked you what you want to do when you grow up. There's something there. Tell you that you can't do it. When the money that you have to raise isn't an obstacle anymore, then you're on your way to success. When you find it, you will find that provision is there. You will find that the universe more or less goes into agreement with what you're trying to do. See, a few minutes ago when I told you about the PR firm and I told you about the incorporation service, I had one of those aha moments. Maybe you've had one of those before. I have to tell you, if you ever have one, you need to go with it. That's a gift. It's a divine gift. When you do find your assignment, you're going to find that everything that you need is there. Demand is there, money is there, and your assignment can be geographical. Your assignment can be professional. And not everybody can succeed in every geographical location. You think some of the greatest prophets, such as Jesus, not even they were welcomed everywhere where they went. What you love most is a clue to your assignment. What is it that you like to talk about? What is it you like to learn about? What is it you enjoy reading about in your spare time? What is it you like to hear most about? That's a clue as to what you ought to be doing with your life. What you hate is also a clue to something that you should be doing with your life. There's a lot of people who've been driven by hate to improve something in the world, and we're all better off for it. Your comfort is found in similarity. A lot of us have this model that's held up before us that we should go and get a job at a big corporation. And when we do, our success is measured by how well we get promoted and how steadily we rise through the ranks of the company. And that if you just follow the rules for your entire working life, you can enjoy retirement one day, you can enjoy promotion, you can get the same paycheck every 2 weeks, you can get the same medical benefits every 2 weeks, you can take the same 2-week vacation in the same place every single year. And that's often held up as an ideal. Well, that's your comfort. That's comfortable. But if you're an entrepreneur, you're not really doing what's comfortable, are you? No, you're stepping outside of your comfort zone. But it's when you step out of your comfort zone and really play up who you are, your difference. We just touched on that a moment ago with the pre-kindergarten test. There's something that is cool about you. There's something that is different about you. You have a story, and it's a great story. Whatever that is, that's where your rewards are. You see, what's different about you is what's going to give you passion. Passion is magnetic. Magnetism will pull in all that you need in order to pull off the success that you desire. You're not going to have passion if you keep on working in the same place. I don't know, maybe you will. It doesn't work for me. But you only have passion when you honor who you are. And who you are is what you wanted to be when you were 3 or 4 years old, and why you wanted to be that. Whatever that was, I don't know. That's for you. That's between you and yourself. That's between you and your maker. But whatever it is that you are, that's something that you've got to honor. Don't disregard it because you want to live up to somebody else's expectations of you. Don't disregard it because you want to make a lot of money. Don't disregard it at all. If you do so at the risk of your long-term happiness. Don't erode your long-term happiness. As creators of business, you are introducing something that is non-traditional, okay? Chances are, if you're starting a business, it's something that reflects your difference. It's something that reflects who you are, and it's probably just a little bit different and a little bit offbeat. It might be out in left field, but nonetheless, it can turn out to be something great. But just remember, you don't solve non-traditional problems with traditional solutions. Now, back to present time. Maybe you have some idea of what you want to do. Maybe you have some idea of what sort of business you could do, what sort of problem you could solve. And once you have some idea of what problem you can solve, you can combine that with the training that you're getting here at the University of Tampa and do some cold, hard market analysis and find how what you can do intersects with some need that you can meet.